Hey YouTube, it's me, the Brutal Challenge, and today I have my first ever Ubers match that I uploaded. And like I said in my last video, I'm pretty sure Cloyster moved up to Uber, that's why I'm using it. Okay, so I'm challenged by Yojimbo. And he leads with Victini, and I think his username is YojimbodeGreed. I don't know, like always, there will be a link in the description. So he leads with the Victini that I gave him, and I'm leading with my Ninsect. I think it's a pretty cool name. So he goes for shearing shot, but I went for protect. So I'm like, oh, speed boost, what now? Now I'm going to go for a sword stance, because I'm sashed and I know I can normally live anything and such. And he hits me with a searing shot. And of course I live with my sash, so it's good. Yeah, everything's looking good now except for burn. Yep, it happened. And I get KO'd due to the burn. So Ninja's got to do nothing this battle. Could have probably gotten like Rory Qua's asleep if I got to do that. So I go into Devastation. I found out what's with all those extra letters. If you put one too many letters into your Pokemon's name, it will spam random question marks and math symbols. So he goes into Arceus, protecting his Victini from whatever I'm going to do. And I go for Shadow Ball. Yeah, my Deoxys attack form is Choice Specs, since it outspeeds almost everything in Ubers anyway. So, yeah, of course I'm going to outspeed and hit that with a Shadow Ball again, and KO it. That's a dead Arceus. Alright, so he goes into his Deoxys speed form, which outspeeds my Deoxys. And I'm just like, oh, I forgot I gave him a Deoxys. So he changed its form, though. I gave him, like, a Psycho Shift one. It was Deoxys defense form. So I'm guessing he changed it or something. So we're going to stay Uber, the Mew from my previous videos and such. Yeah, and I'm going to get some leftover recovery after he hits me with that Nightshade. He hits me with the Zap Cannon. And that's going to Parahax me. But since I have synchronized, that Deoxys is now useless. So now I'm going to go for a substitute. Yeah, you know, just have it up so I can go back into Deoxys attack, so I don't get one hit KO'd by like a Zap Cannon or something. He goes for a Nightshade, which breaks the sub, which it does. But it's a good thing I have Baton Pass on this Mew, or else I'd have to switch out and my Deoxys would get hit by that Nightshade. So I'll go back into Devastation with multiple question marks and math signs. And, of course, exerting some pressure. And I hit it with a Shadow Ball, because I outspeed now. And that's dead. Yeah, Devastation does some devastating things this battle. So he goes into Giratina, and I'm able to hurt that thing with a Shadow Ball. A lot. Modest max special attack. Yeah. Choice Specs. That does a lot, considering that when he asked for that Giratina to have the highest stats possible. I didn't know what he meant by that, so I just put 252 into every EV place. So it's kind of my fault, so I can't kick him out for hacking and saying that, you know. So, anyway. He's going to go for Shadow Force, and I'm going to switch into Mew just to be Death Fodder and stuff. Because I don't want Deoxys to get hit by that. I mean, Deoxys' defenses are only like 74. But of course it outspeeds and one-shots everything, so yeah. I go back into Deoxys, and he's gonna be under pressure. And he's gonna switch into Lugia. No, Shaman. And I've never actually seen a Shaman Sky form before. I haven't even looked it up on Maryland. It's just one of those things I've never even thought about. Well, anyway, that Shadow Ball is going to do over half, and he gets the special defense drop. And I don't know if those things can carry extreme speed or anything like that, but I'm just going to go for another Shadow Ball. And I outspeed it in KO, which is awesome. He goes into Lugia now, and that's probably smart play. Smartest play he had, and such. Anyway, I go for a Shadow Ball, and that's going to do only like half because of Lugia's amazing special defense and stuff. No, it does about 3/4. And he goes for Sky Attack, and I'm not really sure. I've never even faced someone who used Sky Attack before, so I'm not even sure if I can hit it while it's doing the Sky Attack. So I'm going to switch out into Cloyster to take it, because Cloyster's defense is amazing. And look at this. It does under 70 damage. And he goes for Recover, and I'm just going to go for Shell Smash. And I believe Cloyster should be an Uber. This is why. One Shell Smash. Just one. And after much stat changes, much stat changes, I'm going to go for an Icicle Spear, since I outspeed it. That's KO. Cloyster, I think it belongs in Uber. Don't hate me for that, but I'm just saying what I think it should be. Goes into Victini, but I made this Victini, so I know it's not going to outspeed. I'm going to hit it with Rock Blast. And it only hits like 4 times, so it's KO. And he goes into Giratina like he has no choice, because it's his last Pokemon. And at this point, I'm going to finish the battle with Icicle Sphere. So that is good game, YojimbodeGreed, I think. I'm sorry if I've pronounced it wrong this entire video. Anyway, question of the day. How do you feel about Cloyster being in Uber? Well, first of all, I'm not even sure, but if Cloyster isn't Uber, how would you feel if it did move up to Ubers? And if it is an Uber, how do you feel about it? Okay. Well, I personally believe it belongs in Ubers now, along with the Dragonite, because Dragonite's a jerk to deal with. Okay. Well, I've never had any problems, especially when I brought Ambipom with me. Anyway, see you peeps, bye.